Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minotaur Hotel.
My name is Markiplier.
No, it isn't. I am your host, Will, and this is...
Not Markiplier.
Exactly, Pikamain, thank you. Kota. That's what happened last episode. Kota happened. And we shall continue...
Oh my god, Coda happened.
Yes. Hello, Kota. Meow. Teeth. As the two men walk...
I cannot see.
You cannot see. Of course, you could have asked before. You could have told me before I started recording, but
That's
no.
not funny. It's not funny. That's not funny.
You are so mean to me.
That's what's funny nowadays.
Is it? I'm not laughing.
I honestly don't know. You're not laughing, but I'm not. But I'm laughing.
You're not laughing, but I'm not laughing. Then why did you do it, dumbass?
You're not laughing, but I am just out the ground.
You are failing at talking. Congratulations.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
No, listen here, you little shit.
Huh?
No, listen here, you little shit.
Oh, what is it?
Hang on, I'm fixing my mic.
Huh?
Hang on, I'm fixing my mic.
Can you repeat that?
I'm fixing my mic.
Ah, I accidentally skipped the line. Ah.
We are so organized.
Don't you love us? How long has it been and we haven't said a singular fucking line? Oh, it's only been 2 minutes. It's fine.
That's like a song.
Yes.
It's...
Oh my god, that makes it seem like 2 minutes is too much time, actually. Whoopsies.
Oh my god, one way I love to measure time is by songs.
Yeah, but then I have songs that are 2 minutes long, and then I have songs that are 6 minutes long, then there are songs that are 8 minutes long. So like,
then you have perfect measurements. It's like 1 cup, 1 spoon.
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of song, and then 3 cups of song.
Yes.
I'll be there in 2.5 spoons of song and 4.5 spoons of songs.
Yes. Because that is so much easier than just saying, I'll be there in 20.
I mean, yeah. Obviously.
No. Anyway, as the two men walk side by side, their conversation and laughter fills the air. Jean relates the story of a particularly difficult delivery up the side of a mountain, a trip that took the better part of 3 days. In return, Carter tells the man of all the places he's been and the sights he's seen. Forests much like this one, cities and towns, both ancient and modern. Even that one time with the rock slide, now that was quite the adventure. Jean laughs as he claps the dragon on the shoulder.
Amazing! You've been well versed. Oh, aren't you?
Why did you become German?
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of German content recently.
Amazing, you are a well-versed traveler, aren't you?
Amazing. You're really well-versed traveled, aren't you? Fuck. It's traveler, not traveled. I cannot read today.
You are too German. Please remain French.
I'm too German. No, I'm too Swedish, thank you very much.
Shut.
Amazing. You're really well-versed traveled, aren't you?
Well, I've been on the road for so long that it has nearly become my home. I forgot Kota's voice again. Whoopee! If there's something that you will know, if there's something that you know will happen in a will episode, is that neither of us remember our fucking voices.
Me struggling with like what was it? Not Otto, Oscar's voice from Violet
Yeah.
Memoir.
Fucking Otto! How dare you?
Look, both I know Otto is also an otter, but is from A New Dawn, and Oscar is also an Otto, but is from Violet Memoir.
Oscar
Both
is
are
also an
jocks.
Otto. Yes.
Both are jocks. Sorry, I don't mean that all jocks are the same. Except they are. No.
Except they are. Ah, yes. Oscar is definitely the same as Tyson from Password. Anyway, it is your turn to speak.
Oh, right, fuck. Oh, I know how that feels. Sometimes when I'm out on delivering, it feels like it's the only thing I've ever known. Oh, fuck. Wait.
Man's... The man's expression shifts as he looks around. Finally, his eyes light up in recognition.
Oh, so that's how I got turned around. I think I can find my way from here, Kota. Thank you very much for your help.
It was no trouble at all, Jin-san. However...
Y'all like my accent? My French accent?
I was trying to make a reference to something, but I forgot the line, so therefore I cannot make the reference, and now I must die. However, before you go...
You want to ask me something, don't you?
How big are your...
The answer is yes.
Am I that easy to read? In any case, have you ever encountered, well, something that couldn't be explained?
What do you mean by that?
Well, it was quite a while ago. Back in Nihon, I once encountered something most peculiar during my travels. I have been looking for it ever since. It may sound impossible, but from a spring of warm water, I saw something extraordinary. It was...
A dragon?
Dragging my balls across your face. Ha, get fucked, bitch.
Oh my fucking god, no! You fuck! You
Kota-
fuck!
I don't know what you're talking about.
You little rat! You little piece of shit!
I have no clue what you could possibly be alluding to. Smile, colon 3. Kota clutches his charm. Hi. He has red scales, a shade darker than blood. So, do you have him? The man
Yes, I
hands
have
and haws
him
for a
in my
long
hands.
moment. What? What did you say?
Wait, what did Coda say? Did you see him or did you have him?
Did you have... What the why would he say, did you have him?
I heard you say, have you have him?
Have you seen him? Stupid.
I heard, do you have him?
Well... Then maybe... you need to open your ears.
Or maybe you need to get a life.
What do you think this is, dumbass? That's me trying. Stupid.
Oh my god, we're so nice.
You're so cringing, gay.
Look who's talking.
I know.
But then again, you would know. You're the expert.
Of course I am. Meow 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 meow. Right.
Sorry, that it's just when he said dragging these nuts across, I got really competitive.
The man hems and haws for a long moment, scratching at his beard as he loses himself in deep thought. Kota holds his breath, his gaze locked onto John, until the man finally lets out a gusty sigh.
I have come across many, shall we say, unique things across my travels. Things few can hope to surprise me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yas, Queen Slay.
Yes, clean. For
Yes, clean.
Mr. Clean.
What? Are you okay?
I'm really not.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help you, but I haven't run into anything like that.
Oh. Well, I suppose that was a long shot. Thank you very much for your company, Johnson. Good luck with your delivery. The dragon turns to follow the road, not looking back to Jean, as always, until the man calls out.
Although...
When Kata looks to the man, Jean is combing his fingers through his short beard. He hesitates for a moment, as though getting his thoughts together, and then nods.
Yeah, it should be around here somewhere.
Meow, meow, meow.
The
What
meow meow
should-
meow. I hear it loud and clear.
Shut the fuck up and die. Shush, shush. Hush up. What should? Wrong. What should?
Oh, sorry, my friend. There's a hotel around here, these parts, that just recently reopened. And I was wondering if you wouldn't be able to find what you were looking for there. If you wouldn't be able to find what you were looking for there. I cannot hear myself,
Hotel.
so I'm sorry if it's off.
It's fine. Who cares? You do. But who cares? Mwah.
Okay, I'm just looking up. According to the internet, there is no H sound in French. However, the letter H has affected pronunciation. The mute H is silent and is treated as a silent vowel. That is so no, basically.
No heart emoji.
So I was right. I was right.
Congratulations. Would you like a prize?
Yeah, I'll take a popsicle and $500.
Fuck you, your prize
Thank
is
you.
no. Who's that? That's what you did. Are
Shut
you
up,
okay?
like, you're not worse.
Do you require personal assistance?
Actually, no, but I can see that you, dude.
Always.
Yo. Oh my god, what are we doing?
Being our usual selves. This doesn't feel.
I think we're worse than we usually are.
Oh no. So sad.
I think I'm just tired.
Gee, I
Like
wonder what gave you
yesterday,
that idea.
Yesterday I had the weirdest fucking day. We had an obligatory like outing day for university, so I had to be in like I had to be in the city, but the problem was it was piss raining really fucking hard to the point where not even my raincoat could keep me dry. And like when it was over, we got to end early, thank God. We were all outside. So my phone died, and my bus ticket is in my phone. So I needed it to have batteries, but it didn't. I had my charger, but I didn't have any battery or outlet or anything like that. I was kind of stranded for a while. So I just okay. The train station that I need to go is probably this way. So I walk that way. Guess what? I accidentally walked the opposite direction for like an hour straight.
Congratulations.
It wasn't until I asked like a local of, "Hey, do you know where this train station is?" And they said, "Oh, it's over there, but that's quite a way to walk. You should probably take the bus." And I said, "My phone is dead." And they said, "Well, if your phone is dead, you can just tell the bus driver, and they'll probably let you ride it anyway."
What?
And
Isn't
I
that
said,
like illegal?
There are exceptions in
There's always
Sweden
exceptions.
generally. Yeah, there's always exceptions. I took two buses. One I just rode for like 5 minutes max because I felt bad, and then the other one I quickly saw that I can just pay like roughly 4 euros for one bus ticket. So I just did that. So then I didn't ride for free at least. So I finally got to the fucking bus station, but I couldn't charge my phone because guess what? My phone said it was too moist. It was too moist around the charging thingy, so I had to wait for it to dry. So moist. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so moist.
Why? You did it. You made it worse.
Bitch, you started it.
You made it worse still. Both can be true.
I mean, yeah, but you don't have to call it out. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you're a bitch for pointing it out. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you're a bitch for pointing it out.
Like always. Love you.
Yeah. Mwah.
Okay. Anyway, say the goddamn line.
I am saying the.
I didn't hear you.
I can't hear you. Yes, I heard a few stories about that place. Supposedly, it used to be the gathering place for the assortment of. Is there a delay?
No, I just didn't know that I needed to press the button.
Good job. Unique individuals and things. I'm sure there are a few travelers there already. People like you and me who are wandering around from place to place. I might not know where this thing you're looking for, but Maybe one of them will.
But to consider, that is my voice. Hello, hi, I'm part of the visual novel now, apparently. Kota considers the man's words. They ring true, and would at least be a start. A better one than he's had in at least a century. Well, I will not know until I try, will I? Arigatou gozaimasu, Chan-san. The dragon gives Jean a low bow, and the man laughs and she waves the gesture away.
It's the least I can do for a fellow traveler. Good luck, Kota, and I hope you find what you are looking for. Good luck, babe. Well, good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling.
Good job. The two part ways, Jean to complete his delivery, and Kota to continue following the road wherever it will take him. That's not the voice. Whoopsies. His eyes are on the horizon, the spot where Jean pointed when he mentioned the hotel. Perhaps there is someone there who will be able to help him, someone who can give him some kind of lead, or point him in the right direction to find what he's been seeking. Or maybe, like so many times before, Kota will find himself disappointed. They say that it's not the destination that matters, but the journey. In these long years of wandering, the dragon has grown envious of those who are able to believe those words. However, as he follows the road, Kota finds a renewed spring in his step. A small smile curls his lips, and once more the rumbling of a hymned tune joins the sounds of nature filling the air around him. His heart feels light, lighter than it has in centuries, lighter than it has been ever since it first felt the scarring, searing pain of his loss. Perhaps this is hope, he thinks. Hope for the long-awaited end of his journey. And the end of the episode. Imagine. It's
I
not.
don't like
It's not.
I don't really like my voice for John. I want to redo.
Well, too fucking bad. You can redo the next time he appears on screen. The cutoff. Meow, meow,
No, seriously,
meow.
I really don't like it.
What?
I don't know, it's weird.
While doing an accent you're not used to, yeah.
I'm
Of course
also
it's weird.
I also don't want to enforce any harmful stereotypes.
That
But I don't
is
know if
fair.
or- Mm.
Whoa. Sorry. Hot. Thanks, I know. So hot. Yeah, I agree. But not the heat he has been craving. This is dry, lifeless. This land is cursed. Hi, Kota. You are dying. The dragon trudges along the side of the highway, tongue lolling from his open mouth like a panting dog's. His supply of bottled water ran dry long ago, and now the sweat is completely dried from both his yukata and his brow, leaving the desolation of the desert around him to seep into his bones and his breast. It feels wrong to the dragon, just like slipping into the flowing stream earlier felt right. How long has it been since he left John behind? It swims away, a fish darting just out of reach of his fingers. He was there in the forest, and now he is here in the desert. And there, looming on the horizon, is the hotel the man told him about. It rises from the other side of a hill, looking almost out of place in the sandy expanse stretching towards the horizon in every direction. The style is one that Kota hasn't seen in quite a long while, and the disrepair the building is in is readily apparent even from this distance. It wasn't like the dragon was expecting a bustling hub, with polished and shiny doors never having a chance to swing closed around the tide of travelers making their way in and out. But the place looks about as desolate as the surrounding desert. Still, Kota is here. And while the sight before him makes his heart sink just the smallest bit, the dragon still trudges onward. Down the sandy hill, working a sharp rock out of his sandal with his toes as he goes. Along the road, feeling the heat of the black top against the scales of his legs, curving slightly as he follows the driveway into the parking lot. Forward, forward, always forward. Kota struggles to make his way up the steps into the building's front door as the fatigue of his journey begins to settle in. He has to stop, leaning against the wall to catch his breath. Up close, the hotel looks at least a little better. The dragon can see the places where effort has been made to patch up the worst of the wear. The repairs look fairly recent. Someone has to be here. With a final deep breath, Kota pushes the door open. Hello. The dragon barely recognizes his own voice, as dry and dusty as it is. Coughs, hacking and gasping and swallowing to wet his throat, and then tries again. Hello. Boy.
Who is this?
Asterion, considering the sir.
Sir, are you alright?
It's definitely not Luke. Poor Kota can
Sir,
answer.
are you alright?
Sir, are you alright?
Are you alright, mate?
Why are we all now? Oops. Okay.
Mama.
For Kota can answer. I'll just use my normal voice for the narrator. Fuck this. I tried to be fancy because it's not the same as you, so therefore I must do a different voice for the narrator, but fuck this! Before Kota can answer, another coughing fit rocks his weary body. He feels a presence rush forward, strap an arm around its back, and the dragon is led forward into the cool hotel lobby. His host lowers him into a chair. The world blinks for a moment, then a glass of water is pushed into Kota's hand. Kota haphazardly bows in gratitude for opening his maw wide to gulp down the cold liquid. It's not much, but that little bit of moisture settles into and revitalizes the dragon. He swallows, holds the glass out to be taken by a large fur-covered hand, and looks up at his host. Oh, please pardon my intrusion, and forgive my shameful display.
There's no issue. I am happy to offer assistance.
Wrong word!
Ah,
Wrong word. It is no trouble.
I thought I said that, but okay.
You said issue.
Me.
Blah, 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 blah.
Me. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. That's all I hear.
Shut up and read the line.
It is no trouble. I am happy to offer assistance. Ah,
Thank you. The dragon takes a slow, deep breath, and then another, and another. Soreness settles into his weary limbs, fading slightly as it spreads through his body. Kota takes the opportunity to look around the hotel lobby, examining both the room and the hotel's apparent owner.
oh, pardon me. Welcome to the hotel, sir. I am Asterion, the keeper of this fine establishment. The master is otherwise occupied at the moment, but I would be happy to introduce you later. For now, please let me know if there's anything I can do for you, or any suggestion, or any questions I can answer.
Thank you very much, Mr. Asterion. I've heard about your hotel opening and wish to see it for myself. And I must say, I am pleased. I have never seen a Minotaur in my life. I have traveled all around the globe, seen all sorts of beings. But I always thought Minotaurs were only a legend. This place truly must be special for such a rare specimen to be here. Although... The dragon looks around the empty hotel. The dragon looks around the empty lobby. The half-man, half-bull keeper seems able to easily read Kota's expression and offers him another low bow.
Yes, the hotel reopened just recently, and we only got it started. We only just started accepting guests. In fact, it's a bit embarrassing to say, but you are among our first in a long while. At least you have better manners than the last one. Regardless, you are welcome to stay for as long as you like.
The dragon hums in thought, letting its claws brush through and tug at his beard. The words June spoke at their parting, which had spurred him on through the trek along the desert road outside, tease against the back of his mind once more. Again, he looks around the empty lobby, and then up to Asterion's face. Behind his servile facade, the half-man, half-bull looks eager. His hoofs clop faintly against the tile as he shifts from one to another, and an almost childish earnestness flickers behind his polite smile, made no less friendly by the missing half of Asterion's face. The hotel seems to be about as run down as its keeper, but there's potential there. Hope. Thank you very much, Mr. Asterion. I would be happy to stay for at least a little while. And then he stays here forever.
Yeah.
I have very little money, but I would be glad to perform any tasks you need that would allow me to earn a bed and a hot meal.
That won't be necessary, sir. This is our soft opening, so we won't charge you. In fact, we charge very little regardless.
Regularly.
We charge very little regularly, so money is not an issue. As long as a hotel is able to fulfill its mission.
Asterion moves to pick the ledger and the pen up off the front desk and brings it over to the dragon.
Just sign here and fill out this little bit of information.
After a few moments of writing, the half-man, half-bull accepts the ledger back from Kota and looks over the new guest's information. Mr. Kota, no surname. That is Asterion. Whoops.
Okay, I can tell that this isn't our day.
It's not. However, the show must go the fuck on.
Mr. Koda. No surname. Born February 2nd, 1615. I must say, you're looking very well for your age, sir.
Kota blinks, frowns, holds his hand out for the ledger. Excuse me. May I see that for a moment? looks over his writing. Jaina 1, 5th day of the first month. Exactly the way he had written it. I did not realize that he could read Japanese, Mr. Asterion.
Japanese, sir?
And that's when it hits Kota. Shape of his tongue as he had spoken to the Minotaur all this time had seemed strange, and only now does he realize that, after his coughing fit, he'd switched to his native language without realizing it. And yet, Asterion had been able to understand him. In fact, the half-man, half-bull didn't even seem to realize that Kota was speaking another language. How?
Ah, I see. I understand now. Don't be alarmed, sir. It is just a quirk of the hotel. It allows us to understand all of the guests that pass through our doors, no matter what country they are from, or language they choose to speak. I, myself, am from
The Mediterranean.
Mediterranean. Far away from here. So, you can rest assured that all our guests are welcome, no matter where they're from.
I still don't fully remember Asterian's voice.
Asterian's correct.
Ugh.
I should also add, I can see you are a dragon. Enchantments do not work here. But do not worry. That is allowed here. All who are lost are welcomed.
A place for wanderers indeed. I see. The dragon stands and offers Asterion a deep bow of his own. But both John and this half-man, half-bull said is true. Then perhaps this is exactly where Kota needs to be. Thank you very much, Mr. Asterion. You honor me with your hospitality. Asterion moves to set the ledger back on the front desk and returns to Kota with a key. He passes it to the dragon while giving Kota another welcoming smile.
Here is your key, Mr. Koda. If you would like, I can show you to your room. I hope that you have an enjoyable stay with us.
And I hope that you enjoy the end of the episode. Whippy!
Yes.
Dear God. Today was certainly a day. Wouldn't you agree?
Honestly, yeah.
Alright. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, no, those things in any order, I don't really mind. And if the content in my channel wasn't enough to satisfy you, you can go over to Pikamain's channel.
Yeah, I also do stuff there, so check it out.
Very descriptive. Very good.
I know.
With
I
all
don't know, I just wanted to do it short and sweet. See if
you
that
know
works.
what? Fair. With all of that out of the way, I hope that I get to see you on the next episode, but even if I don't, I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye!